When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. It is important to view knowledge as sort of a semantic tree. Make sure you understand the fundamental principles, e.a. the trunk and big branches, before you get into the leaves/details, or there is nothing for them to hang on to. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. I think it would be great to be born on Earth and die on Mars, just hopefully not at the point of impact. Constantly seek criticism. A well thought out critique of whatever you're doing is as valuable as gold. I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. The idea of lying on a beach as my main thing just sounds like the worst. It sounds horrible to me. I would go bonkers. I would have to be on serious drugs. I'd be super duper bored. I like high intensity. I take the position that I'm always to some degree wrong, and the aspiration is to be less wrong. One of the really tough things is figuring out what questions to ask. Once you figure out the question, then the answer is relatively easy. One of the biggest mistakes we made was trying to automate things that are super easy for a person to do, but super hard for a robot to do. I could go and buy one of the islands in the Bahamas and turn it into my personal fiefdom, but I am much more interested in trying to build and create a new company. They were building a Ferrari for every launch, when it was possible that a Honda Accord might do the trick. You need to live in a dome initially, but over time you could terraform Mars to look like Earth, and eventually walk around outside without anything on. So it's a fixer-upper of a planet. Every person in your company is a vector. Your progress is determined by the sum of all vectors.